So with the time I started doing voiceovers, I also had a bit of interest in engineering, in sound engineering or production. And as at that time, about 20 years ago, trying to set up was a big problem because you needed a lot of equipment to, be able to set up your studio. And I didn't have that kind of funding or financial stability to be able to establish a studio to even record. And also, I do recall another challenge was it wasn't really an industry that was that vibrant, so it was looked down upon. So anytime you walked to anyone to tell the person you were a voiceover artist, I mean they didn't see it as anything needed as at that time. So it was really challenging trying to sell yourself to a market that just wasn't ready for you. And worst case, you didn't even have the funding to be able to set up a studio because then, like I was saying, you needed a lot of equipment just to be able to produce good sound for your for music or for in voiceovers or radio commercials, if I can say that. I think first off, it's like they say, music in itself is a food for the soul. And to me, it's not even about music being the food for the soul. It's radio adverts is the food for my soul. So for me to be able to feed myself to wake up every morning, I need to feed myself with a constant desire to want to do radio ads. I love doing radio ads. Passion plays a role in there. And then also just the crazy interest of hearing yourself or your product play on radio. It's just the feeling is something else. It's just as sweet as listening to music that you love, or eating or tasting your favorite meal. That feeling is the same way I get with my radio ads. It's normal to be to feel like this isn't working. It's very normal. So I accept. My first way to motivate myself to get back into action is to know that it's a part of the process to feel down, and then that in itself kicks me or gives me that boost to want to wake up. And then also just sound a bit spiritual, just knowing that once I wake up every morning, that means it's another chance for me to try again. And then I always keep saying that the best ad hasn't come out of me yet, so I'm yet to discover it. Creative inspirations. It will surprise you that I keep watching Lion King over and over again because I feel it's a masterpiece in terms of the cast that played a role in the animations, and then also Harry Potter. When I watch these masterpieces, I sort of feel like I have a lot of work to do. I haven't arrived, I haven't achieved. So till I hit that point where a job of mine can go viral and global, I'm not there yet. Expect not the normal, because they say it's only the crazy people are the ones that have changed the world. So until I hit something crazy, expect something crazy. I'm yet to define what that crazy would be, but it could be a world where you're going to listen to the first audio movie produced in Ghana. And when I say an audio movie, you sit down and your imaginations will be driven to the point where you've never had that experience before, where you can close your eyes and listen to audio that would force visuals into your mind. And that's what I want to do. So that's crazy. Being in the business of voiceovers, first off, I would say it's a very competitive space in the sense that almost everyone can speak. Almost everyone. So you are day in, day out competing with everybody because almost all of us speak. Then it narrows down to those who are into the profession of doing voiceovers as an art. It gets in there. So you always have to constantly want to train your voice. It means you need to watch what you're eating. You need to want to always have classes or a sort of training. So the business is very lucrative, let's start from there. It pays well. Hey, who wouldn't want to jump into the studio and spend 5 minutes and get paid enough money that could be someone's end of month salary? The more jobs you do within the year or within a month, the more you get paid. So it also means making sure your voice is generic enough. When I say generic, your voice fits different kinds of radio ads, because every campaign that any client wants to do has a certain particular kind of voice texture that he wants to work with. So if you're able to play your voice around, maybe I'm able to do very corporate ads, maybe I'm able to change my voice and make it sound so soft that it fits dairy products or it fits feminine products. The more versatile I become with my voice, the more jobs I get. So for us who do voiceovers, it's always about training your voice in such a way that you can do various kinds of scripts, deliver various kinds of scripts. And after years of doing this business, I think I've realized that in Ghana, for example, we do have a lot of crazy talent out here. Persons who are able to, just with a little training, are able to get the best out of their voice to voice those creative campaigns for the clients and as to what they're looking for. I'd say the industry is very beautiful, it's untouched, it's untapped, it's green, and we're looking to open up for more people to be in the space of producing voiceovers. Hey, what up? This is Jay Foley, radio television personality, voiceover artist. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.